Oh,
Skyrim.
top Skyrim. What are you talking about?
Gary's Indie Spotlight.
That's right. Gary here has decided he wants to go back to spotlighting indie games, and so we are
Ooh,
going to have a weekly indie
cool.
spotlight. Gary's indie spotlight. Can somebody in the chat, one of the mods, get rid of this person here who's doing weird things? This one specifically.
So on the docket for Gary's Indie Spotlight, we got a simple game that I found out about. What was it, about a week ago now, or a few days ago? Almost a week. Is it The Company Man?
He doesn't even know what game he's spotlighting, folks.
I'm sorry, I didn't write it down. Yeah, the Company Man, and this is looks like another Metroidvania. Obviously, if you guys know me by now, I like my Metroidvania games. Produced by Leoful and developed by Forest. And this looks like a solid indie platformer Metroidvania type game that has music in the style of ska, elevator music, and you're a company man fighting back with a simple, trusty keyboard.
Gary,
That sounds cool.
I love you, but you're underselling it, Gary. You're underselling. Let me give you the official Company Man. It says The Company Man is a classic action platformer inspired by the popular American TV series The Office. You play as Jim, a young salaryman starting out as the Good Water Company. Unsatisfied with how the company is run, Jim sets out to overthrow his boss and become the CEO, launch email attacks against coworkers with powerful keyboard, and then jump across departments from human resources to marketing. Boost up with coffee beans and show them who's boss. We're going to take a look at the trailer and see how it looks.
Pat.
I like that he's.
That looks good.
I like that he's turned the keyboard. It kind of looks like a keyblade.
Yeah,
I love the I love the music.
Music is really good.
Yeah, so nice pass, huh, Carl?
I mean, I just don't like fast-paced games, so I'll probably skip.
Carl doesn't like good games. 56K warning says, I bet the end game is finding his 401k. Could be. Hidden
Yeah, and
Maybe.
his 401k turned bad.
Yeah, he has to reclaim it, bring it back to the good side.
It's 56K.
And it's a warning. We have reached out to the developers of the game, asked them for both an interview and a review copy. So Gary can play the game and review it and ask some questions of the developers, because this is his segment. This is what he does.
Yeah, so like Tony said, they said in the little bio or description that it was a classic platformer type. I'm hoping that it's not just linear, and it's not just a basic. I hope it does have like a Metroidvania type feel to it, like a kind of back and forth and in exploring this world, because I really do think that the setting and the music looks really good. It looks for a good for a good game. So I'm excited to see what this game entails and to learn more about it. So pretty good.
According to the official press release, it says 8 things you need to know about the company, man. It says destroy everyone in your path as you make your way to the top, putting your platforming skills to the test as you jump and dash across 7 corporate departments riddled with booby traps, quirky coworkers, and tough bosses. Immerse yourself in a beautifully crafted world, explore a variety of beautiful hand-painted environments, from the over-the-air conditioned icy floors in accounting to the endless mountains of paperwork and human resources. Relatable issues delivered with wit. Remember that lazy manager who bosses you around or the annoying coworker that tries to sell you a pyramid scheme? You'll find yourself laughing at the many puns and jokes of working life.
Okay.
Pull yourself by the bootstraps with weapon upgrades. Upskill yourself with a keyboard upgrade after beating a new department. From throwing a backhanded comment to blasting a spam email tsunami, there are many ways to finish the job. Re-energize with a relaxing coffee break. Feeling a little underpowered? Have a coffee break to boost your health and stamina. I mean, how could you possibly overthrow a company without a little caffeine? Buff up with the coffee beans. Spend your coins you earn from beating up your coworkers at the coffee shop, which offers a variety of health and stamina boosting coffee beans. Look out for the secret gauntlet dungeons. Challenge yourself in secret gauntlet dungeons where Jim is forced to fight wave after wave of coworkers. These dungeons aren't easy to find, so keep a lookout for them. And then it says there's a difficulty for everyone. Whether you're a newbie or an expert, we got you covered with a wide range of difficulty levels from normal to impossible. Impossible is unlocked after beating the game. So
I'm gonna call bullshit on that.
Standard. What's that, Carl?
I said I'm gonna call bullshit on that. Horse
Bullshit on
crap. The whole there's a difficulty for everyone. Whenever they say that, there's never a difficulty for everyone.
Why are you always
getting
gonna be
mad,
difficult, Carl? You're our
I
difficult.
bet you if I spent the money on that game, that I would find it exceptionally difficult. I'll bet you I'll put $10 on it.
Well,
I'm
here's the
sure
thing.
you difficulty. Carl will like you.
Do you think? Okay, so maybe I got it wrong. Maybe it probably isn't a Metroidvania. But do you think that after reading that, Tony, you think it sounds like maybe kind of like Mega Man a little bit?
It does, maybe like a Zero game, I would say, something with no blasters.
Yeah.
Right.
It looks.
I like the idea of it being in a like in an office like that. That's
Yeah, I like that.
interesting. I can't think of too many games where the entire game takes place at like a job at work. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, definitely caught my eye, and I think the music sells it more than anything. I think that music is a perfect fit.
I used to really be into like ska music, but I mean I don't know what that wouldn't be like. I mean, it's a little bit more. I don't know what kind of music would you say that is? I mean,
that's what I said. I said it's probably close to ska, but kind of mixed with like an elevator. That's what they want. They want elevator.
Yeah,
music.
Exactly. It's cool. I like it. I dig that. I love horns and that kind of music. It's good.
I thought you said I love porn, but I guess you said I
love porn. I love porn music.
That is coming to the Switch. Later this year. It says early 2022 as a release date.
I would assume it. Oh, go ahead.
Suggested retail price of $19.99,
which is about
not bad.
That's for the
norm.
Digital.
Yeah, digital.
Sounds typical.
And hopefully, it's good enough to warrant a physical copy. But I'm not against digital, so we'll see how it goes. And yeah, it looks promising. It's definitely caught
Gary,
my eye, and I wanted to bring it to the show. So,
Gary, I want to message those people and tell them if they're going to make a physical copy to have the price be $300.
$300, huh? Just
the physical copy is going to be $29.99 suggested retail price.
Is there actually info on there being a physical copy?
It says product information, suggested retail price, physical copy, $29.99.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm all for physical copies. There we go. I like it. $30, that's not bad. I think, and when you look at games, and that's why I love the Switch so much, you can get these games for $15 to $20 digitally. $30 is such a great price, and when people are paying $40 to $60 for
Yeah,
you know,
and you
for-
get a physical copy. It's nice.
right. I have no problem with that. I don't need a AAA, ultra realistic game to enjoy my gaming. Indies are where it's at. It has the best of both worlds. It's retro but modernized, and that's what I really love.
I'm
now,
disappointed. That's no
Sakharov?
$300. I'm no $300 price tag. I'm disappointed.
Oh,
And there-
okay.
There is a
Damn.
mock-up of the physical edition, as you can see.
Well, I hope it does
Oh, that's
come
cool.
to the States, because a lot of these games seem to be hitting Japan and in different regions like that. But I definitely hope it comes to the States, because I'm not one. I know there's a lot of guys out there who don't mind, because it'll probably be in English, even though you might be able to only get it, overseas. But I'm not one for importing those games, and I'd like to have an actual, US release would be nice.
Yeah.
Well, Gary, you are in luck because the Company Man will be available in English, Japanese, simplified Chinese, traditional Chinese, Korean, French, Italian, German, and Spanish.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Most of these games that are coming out overseas are playable in English. There are a lot of games that haven't hit the States that you can import, and they do have English options. I just am a sucker for having that, like, English on the the ESRB on the corner, and the English actual box art and all that good stuff, without the kanji on there and whatnot. But I don't know. If it doesn't, I just get it digitally. I save the money. But if it does come over and they do release that to us, I'll definitely probably be picking that up physically. So looks good. I think it looks good. What do you guys think?
I think it looks very good. I think it looks like my kind of
Looks
game.
interesting.
Like Dave said, there's not a lot of games, set in an office setting, so it does have a unique little twist.
And that's the thing. I think I find myself now. I've played so many games, right? I've played, in television, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, Saturn, all the way up to, the new stuff. And I just find myself going back to, like, games that I enjoyed as a kid, which is, NES era, Super Nintendo era. And right now it's like the golden era for like modernized indie games. I think last 10 years they've just been pumping them out, and there's so many great games to sit down and go play. But this looks like a highlight.
Yeah, it looks good to me. Looks like Gary made a good choice for his first official indie spotlight. This is all Gary. Hopefully, he does get that review copy, and we'll have an indie review spotlight review, as well as a new game to talk about. Hopefully, we can keep getting Gary some nice Switch games for free as he reviews them and shills. Remember, Gary, always say nice things when you get free product.
Well, and it would be nice if we could, maybe get an interview from the guys, even if it's, a written interview. But it'd be nice to talk to these guys and see what gave them their inspiration for creating the Company Man.
Yeah, we will see. Hopefully, like I said, I did reach out to them with the official Geek Getaway email. Hopefully, they'll recognize who I am. I'm well respected in the gaming community, despite what you might hear. So hopefully, we'll get back next week and we'll have Gary tell us how the game is. I think that's it for that.